Good evening, everyone. What is up? What is up? How you doing, Yomi? So, I have been busy since yesterday. And by that, I mean working and AFKing a bit. Yo, what's up, Haraby? How you doing? You'll notice that we're up to 56 thieving now, and I'm actually thieving Kritya druids. So if you needed any proof that early game pickpocketing doesn't suck absolute, you know. Here it is. Early game thieving by pickpocketing is actually decent. I am gonna have to... I forgot to pause the ability to redeem that, Yobi. I'm gonna have to refund you for today. Because Doris has been spoilt by family, and I don't want to make her sick. So, no treats on stream today, I'm afraid. She might... she might come visit, or maybe we can give her like a couple. But then does that mean because she's expecting more? I don't know. She has been spoiled though today. Fine, we'll call her in and we'll give her a couple so you guys can say hi to the real streamer. But I'm not gonna give her as many treats as I normally would. Does that sound okay with you? As opposed to just refunding you? Okay. So, Kritya druids. You want to see their drop table and why I'm here? Here it is. Mystical Sand Seed at 1 in 834. It costs 2k on the GE. But it is an infinite teleport to this farming patch. So I want it. That's literally it. Also, a bunch of seeds. Naturally, we've had like no Irrit seeds, I'm pretty sure. Yep, no Irrit seeds at all. Typical. But yeah, we got the 1 in 3,600 Supreme Growth Potion. Which I'm pretty sure is just gonna sit in the bank until we do Golden Dragon Fruits later on in the account or something. Because I don't know anything else we would bother to use it on. But yeah. The plan for today. Looking at other stats. Yesterday I ended stream because I forgot that in order to do all the RFD stuff, I needed to do fishing contest. And I hadn't done Sea Slug, I hadn't done fishing contest, I had 1 or 2 fire making. So I had to go and do a bunch of fire making. Then I did some archaeology, and now I've done some thieving. Thieving has given us 135k, which is pretty sick. And we're closing in on unlocking safe cracking. And also, like, I've just been leaving this here to show, like, how much better it is pickpocketing these druids now than it was before. All this time I've been yapping, I haven't been caught. And I have, like, no upgrades. I got caught. Typical. But anyway, so today we're finishing off the RFD stuff we were doing, and we're making a push for Evil Dave's Big Day Out, which is a quest that is going to give us a boatload of useful experience. I need to just head to a bank and deposit my gains. I'm going over to Ardy first to do Sea Slug, but I want to go to Cafferby. I don't have the Cafferby lodestone. I'm trying to think where's the closest charter ship to buy a swamp paste. It is probably just go to Ardy, run over to Cafferby, or go Sears, run over to Cafferby, activate the lodestone while I'm there. I think I also need to get sap from a tree for a quest in the future, so I could do that while I'm there. But yeah, we're basically making the push for Evil Dave's Big Day Out today, and then starting a bit of herb lore. is the plan. As for why are we doing so many dang quests when I can't get dice? Because quests are still useful. Like, honestly, if you were completely blind with, like, starting an account and just wanted to have some direction through the game, go for a quest cape. Mr. Streamer has 2 eyes? I've been away from the monitor for a bit. Like about 3 hours. So my eye feels alright. We'll see how it goes. I have put eye drops in. I've put eye drops in before stream, so hopefully we all good. Ugh. But can't be shrimping. Also, yes, the meal was nice. We went and had a Chinese with the family. Doris got absolutely spoiled. She got some prawn crackers. Not full prawn crackers, just little bits of prawn cracker. But yeah, every time Doris sees the family, she gets spoiled. Why did they have rosemary in this? Okay, swamp paste, and then it's an evergreen I need to find, right? And I should just be able to use a bucket on it. I tried old school. Twice. Clearly not the game for me. Also, how you doing, Jenkins? Good to see you, dude. You know what they say? Play whatever the heck you want because life is too short for putting yourself through hell. Something like that. You have 6 FPS at this breach on DMM. Oh, and here was me hearing that RS3 was the one with the frame rate issues. The slight stuttering the game has recently is really annoying because that means my videos stutter as well. Third time's the charm? Absolutely not. There we go. Off we go. It's 250 people in a small area with thralls? Just use Entity Hider. I thought that solved all the problems. Do I go talk to Kenneth? Or is it just talk to this guy? I think I have to go talk to the kid. You can't hide the DMM rules? But why? There we go. He tells us where his dad is. So now we go find his dad. They aren't. Oh, okay. So it's not that. Is it not that you can't hide them? It's just that the plugin hasn't been updated to hide them. Oh, single time obtainable item. Wait. Oh, okay. It's on the floor. Oh. They don't let you pick it up anymore. You used to be able to pick up that sea slug and keep it as a souvenir, I guess? Harrowby still having his invention PTSD? Oh no, yeah, I remember that. That was rough. Area loot. Could have tried it, yeah. Although I am gonna grab these ropes with area loot. Oh wait, I didn't manage to light the sticks? You rub together the sticks and the sticks catch a light. Oh, and then they okay. Wait. Did I? Yeah, this is a substitute for what's it called? That is a substitute for a tinderbox, not for a torch. I have to go get a torch from somewhere else, don't I? Oh, you talk to Bailey and get a torch. Well, I failed to do Sea Slug without a guide. Sue me. When's EOC 2.0 coming out? Not this Monday, the Monday afterwards. There'll be a letter in the inbox? Wait, but the wiki told me how to do it. Since when do you have to pay the wiki for things? Okay, let's get out of here and get our fishing XP. You know, EOC time for RS4 then? I mean, EOC wasn't the same. Did you guys not watch Will Miss It's video? EOC and RS3 aren't the same thing. Anyway, that's Sea Slug done for 24 fishing. So now we can get fishing contests done. Apparently we have a fishing trident in the game that I never knew existed. So I need to go to Draenor and get some garlic. You kind of want to ask ChatGPT to show you what a sea slug would look like. Surely there's concept art that will save you some tokens. Wait, wrong house. Also, we're on 600 out of 1,000 total level for getting our second life. At which point I can comfortably buy membership on this account, right? Right? I miss quick teleports, by the way. I miss them a lot. You found the concept art. There you go. I heard a Dorsey Dog. Which... Oh. Oh. Are you feeling sluggish today? What have you got in you? Doris! Say hi! Doris, say hi! Doris, say hi! Do you want pets? Or did you hear me discussing earlier what awaits you, huh? Would you like a couple treats? Just a couple, though. You've been spoiled today, yeah? Deal? Four? Four for deal. Okay. Okay. Hi, Paul. Paul? Paul? Good girl. And last one. Hi, Paul. Good girl. All gone. Mwah. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. You were such a good girl while we were out, weren't you? Yes, you were. Jenka says hi, by the way, and Yomi says a woo. I'm assuming you're not feeling up to a woos today. Do you need more space? Is that what's going on? How does the classic UI feel? I have some issues. I'm basically, I have some issues with it, but I'm seeing if I can just deal with those issues and get used to it, or if I'm gonna cave and just go and make a new UI. Whatever I do, I'll try and keep my UI simpler than what it was before, because there was a lot on screen at once last time, which wasn't great. So I used the garlic on the... Nope. And we talk to you and enter the competition. And we get to steal the vampire's spot. I don't remember which fish it is to win. Is it just a raw giant carp? It looks like it is. Well, we have the trophy. Hooray. Does my thumb taste nice, Doris? Yeah? Or do you want head scratches? Do you like some head scratches? Yeah? Mwah. She can tell when I stream, by the way. Like, when I start streaming, I start talking to you all. There's a little pillow just down here where I'm pointing. And she'll come and sit on it. And she'll grunt at me until I pay attention to her. Isn't that right, Doris? I'm assuming you know that stream means treats. Yes, you do. Anyway, fishing contest done. So now we can get on with recipe for disaster. RFD freeing the mountain dwarf. We have trained her to know that streaming equals treatos. You can tilt your head at me all you want. You've been given plenty today. I have to be careful with these stream, like if I keep streaming like every day again, because you're gonna get fat, aren't you? Do you disagree? Do you disagree? Do you think I should stream every single day? Is that what you're saying? Yeah? Apparently I have to stream every single day, according to Her Highness. Do you have to do more walkies then? Would you like that? Would you like to go on walkies, yeah? I've said a word I should not have said. Are you just turning my name into all the screw-ups I've made? Also, that... What's with that 2K Omni? You really don't want me to forget that, huh? I need Asgarnian Ale, which is from Falador, right? What's Omni? I don't even know if that one deserves an answer. Oh. Doris. Why did you sit on my keyboard? There you go. So why did you sit on my keyboard? Is it because I'm not giving you attention? There you go. Head scratches for baby. Who is that anyway? A wanted poster of a generic-looking person. Is it just me, or does he look kind of like Micro, but a bit more chiseled? What do you mean he looks like me? I'm not a criminal. Okay, 1-1 for Asgarnian Ale. You aren't a criminal. Criminals are convicted. You teased Doris with W's and then didn't take her out with W's. That sounds criminal to me. You're a bad criminal since you couldn't open the door in RD. Bro! Not my fault they screwed up the balancing on the door. You want to go back to bed? Yeah, do you want to go to mummy? Oh! Use coins on that and on that. There we go. You're almost done with DMM, 16.5 hours left, sitting at 42.8k points. You needed 27k. Ah. Doris treat her time 30-minute marker? She already had her treats. That's why she's here. Doris came and demanded them. Do you want to get down? Yeah. Do you want to go to mummy? Oh. No, do you want to just sit in daddy's lap? Yeah. Okay, you can sit in daddy's lap. What about the 30-minute rule? Doris vetoed the 30-minute rule today. She heard me streaming and was like, aha, time to strike. Talk to the old dwarf Rolak. Where you at? Is it you? No, that's Korvac. Where is he? Am I... Oh, his name is Old Dwarf. So I need to basically get him... The amount of times the solution to a puzzle in RuneScape, by the way, is get the man drunk. Have you been spooned on the iron? 150 AOD KC main and offhand? I'd say yes, spooned, but maybe spooned on the wrong thing. Surely you want the codices. There we go. We hand over the money. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to fill the bowl with water. Yeah, the prayer codex is the thing you really want. Maybe they'll make the wand and orb useful again at some point, but right now it's not particularly. Surely it doesn't just give Zaros components, right? Wait, what? Oh, I need to go kill an ice fiend. I don't have the mining level to go get ice gloves, so I need to kill an ice fiend with this in my inventory. You got Fasoa, so you don't see any use in them? The spec from the new Wandern Orb is pretty dang good. So I'd use that. Beta Moss Golems 1? Wait, what? Have they screwed up some balancing on mobs in the beta? Is that what you're saying? Wait, I'm on top of the wrong mountain. Are you staying or do you want to go back to bed? Do you want to go to mummy or stay with daddy? Go on then. Good choice. Is this to stay with daddy? Okay. There we go. Rock cake has been finished. You sound like you're getting hot. Ear check. Yes, you are getting hot. You going to your ice packs? Go on then, Bubba. Go to your ice packs. No, this isn't a question. You're going to your ice pack. Go on. Ugh, go on. Go cool yourself down. You gotta start learning spinner skip at Ambi tomorrow? Is it a specific, like, damage timing? Or is it just do more damage so that you phase into P2 before it happens? Oh, wait, that's Pirate P. There you go. And the dwarf is free, which gives us our first few Slayer levels. And also a bit of cooking XP. Now, next up on the list, I think, is to do... Yes, to do Demon Slayer, Golem, Shadow of the Storm. So let's start with Demon Slayer. It's 100k damage in like 4 ticks. Yeah, that sounds kind of nuts. I'd say can't you just use EZK to skip it, but I'm assuming if you wait a whole minute to skip it, then you're probably not getting the timer regardless. Why did I come here? Demon Slayer, right. You still overpower into D-Claws? Fair enough. This did start the quest, okay. So now I just need to go down into the... Yeah, we just go down the trapdoor and get the sword, okay. I enjoy that. You just walk in, they go, welcome, in unison, and you're like, goodbye. Okay, this part of the quest doesn't seem to scale. You feel great after ED2's GM timer? Is that flight skip Blackstone? Or is there more to it than that? Now, can I remember this off by heart? Probably not. It's a 145, so you gotta do flight skip and just be pumping damage the whole time. Isn't the main thing with GM timers that you have to hybrid them because baseline styles just have like downtime between cooldowns? So you have to take multiple styles to get rid of that downtime. There we go. We passed the trials. We can get the sword. Red sandstone and crystal flask daily removed? Not quite yet. Soon. As in, sometime next month. You put your rot in Discord, you melee nuke a P1 in a hand, and then you swap to magic. Makes sense. I'm assuming you start off with, like, an incendiary shot or something to get the crit buff for melee, and then use Meteor Strike and Tsunami for magic. I don't need the fishing pass anymore. Don't need the dry sticks. Don't need the broken glass. I don't think I need these Asgardian ales either. They were just my spares in case they... What's it called? They were my spares in case he sobered up. Wait, yeah, you don't fight Delrith here anymore, do you? That was an old school brain moment. If you're wondering why I've changed why I changed attack to right click, it's because to pickpocket guards and such, it's just easier to do it if it's left click pickpocket, and you can do that by making NPC attacks always be right clicks. It's a little bit more inconvenient for actually fighting stuff, but since I'm going to be doing pickpocketing for a while. Too bad they didn't bring HP and defense to 120. Yeah, the irony is on my main, is once I got 99 in all the combats, I decided I'd just get an easy 120 and changed all my combat styles to give defense XP. So now I have 120 defense, but not 120 in any of the other styles. How does it feel pickpocketing? Early game pickpocketing is insanely better now. Like, when I made the previous hardcore, I tried training thieving on the Alcarid Druids instead of... What's it called? Instead of using the doors. And it was basically impossible. Like, you just didn't have any success chance at all. But I trained from 42 to 57 thieving at Alcarid Druids now. Or Cruxical Druids. So, significantly better. And we're talking, like, maybe over a minute between getting caught. Been meaning to ask, when we talk about early and mid-game, when is this exactly? There's no, like, set in stone point where people would refer to the mid-game, but I think you could get people to agree that when you get access to Prifdinus, you are comfortably in the mid-game. Also, combat lamps, range XP, let's go. Okay, I now need to do the Golem and Shadow of the Storm. So, I need 4 soft clay. I don't think I have any soft clay. We'll go check the bank. Okay, I don't have any silver, so I should get some silver. Actually, yeah, that's probably I should do first. I'm gonna go to Alcarid and I'm gonna mine and just make like an inventory of silver bars. 3 tiers is too vague. I mean, it doesn't matter. The game isn't a linear progression system, right? So whatever flag in the sand you put it at, you could either not be working towards that flag in the sand, or you could create a path that is like that can hit that flag super early, but is massively lacking in other areas. So it's really hard to put like one flag in the sand. But if you're just like kind of playing normally, like a typical Ironman or like new player would, then by the time you get access to Prif, I feel like you're probably in a state where your account is like comfortably progressed out of the early game across the board. If you just beeline for Prif and ignore literally everything else, then probably not. But that's not a very... It's not a very common way to play, is it? Yeah, a bunch of quests are going to need silver bars, so I'm just stocking up on them now while I can. Also, I want to make a traveler's necklace for this for these next 2 quests. That needs a jade necklace. It entirely depends on like their personal experience, right? Like when I was like when I played the group Ironman with Dark and Rich, right? I beelined for like 90 mining and smithing and went straight into God Wars with Elder Rune weapons. And it's like you could say like, oh, you got there so quick, that's clearly early game, but like, is it? Or is it just that I had ignored so much of the rest of the game to do it that became my early game? Is that like a necklace of passage in old school? Is that the one that teleports you to the outpost? If so, yes. Okay. I'm gonna say something that's mostly a meme here, but end game doesn't start until you max, techie. If you're not maxed and you don't have a quest cape, you're not late game. You're quest caping and you're done? But how are we gonna kill bosses together if you just stop playing after quest cape? Exactly, Yomi. You're a mid-game. You're a mid-gamer, clearly. Hello, Mr. Shampoo. Welcome in, welcome in. Some people are maxed in Questcape and still not in the end game. What's up, Zavrio? How's it going? You don't want me on bosses that you can't click for shit. I mean, you don't need to click that well to play. I play the game. Okay, Fight Arena was because you were struggling because you were trying to get the game to do something it didn't want to do. Because you didn't understand mob pathing yet. But like that's just not understanding mob pathing. That's not really like a skill issue. That's just a lack of more advanced knowledge. Okay, there's a big stack of silver bars for questing. Now let's go get some soft clay. People max iron still running in subjugation and tier 70 mage weapons or tier 90 tank armor. What's the tier 90 tank armor? I didn't know there was silver down here. Two endgame players just wanted to carry a level 83 Necro Ironman that's on Beltfish at hard mode Carapac. I'm pretty sure I've helped someone with some Carapacking plenty of times. The classic X log to give them multiple piles while also carrying them. Oh, Starbloom. He didn't survive a single kill. Honestly, the first time I did hard mode Carapac and I did it in a trio, it was an absolute disaster because two of us didn't know what we were doing, so the mechanics just went nuts. The difference between Carapac when you know how to negate every mechanic versus when you just let them fire off is massively different. You've got multiple people perfect Solak that weren't ready to kill Solak at all. It's me. No, but no seriousness. If we're still a hardcore by the time we get to bosses like Solak, I'm probably gonna have to do them on my main for a bit first. I'm not killing a hardcore that gets that late by doing a boss I've not practiced on a main account first. You're still trying to get a melee set going, Zami being stingy on drops. He does that. Terminator doesn't like to carry people. I mean, I try to avoid getting carried wherever possible. I know some people in chat have been kind of frustrated at me in the past for that, where I'm like, really don't want to do something in a group that might be like skipping ahead. I kind of mostly do it just because it maintains the not integrity of the account. I don't really care about that. I don't care about the integrity of the account all that much. But like it actually makes a decent narrative for the video is usually more of a thing. Like if I just show up to Solak and get a free Grim, but I'm sitting there using Psywares and there's a couple people with legendary weapons just carrying the ever-loving crap out of me, that doesn't make a good video. That's just me getting carried. And like, this is personal taste, but like I click off of videos. Like I will click off a like an Iron Man's video so fast if I just see them like boosting stuff or getting carried through stuff, because it's like they're not actually solving problems, which is the part I find interesting. Like player skill is great and all. Like watching people like Luca do insane stuff at bosses is one thing. But when I want to watch an Iron Man video, I want to watch someone like figure out a path, figure out a route, come up against a problem and show how they solve it, show how their brain works. And when you just like get your main to carry you through something or otherwise cheese like a Reaper task or something so that you can get your first Hydrix for free, basically, it's like, well, it's not really that interesting, is it? That's a personal preference thing. So like, because I feel that way, I endeavor to deliver on that in my videos. But like, I'm not gonna flame someone for playing the game the way they want to play the game, right? It's just personal preference. Like if the goal is to get a hardcore to late game bosses and show off doing those bosses in a really high risk environment, I think that's what Lego's hardcore actually is all about. Like get to the bosses and show off the bosses being done in like super high risk environments, and then get to Bisc gear while still being a hardcore. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. So if it's like a series like that, then sure, the interesting bit isn't the path through the stages of the game. The interesting bit is like the bossing content and like solving the boss encounters. Also, some people just don't enjoy the early game, and that's also fine. Oh, I don't have a high enough magic level to enchant one of these things. Also, I'm shouting because I have my music too loud. Sorry about that. I'm like trying to shout over the music that I'm hearing here, even though you guys have a different volume to me. Okay. I guess I can't make a traveler's necklace yet. That's a shame. Do I need to get 30 magic anyway, so I could just quickly go train some magic. Yeah, let's go train magic real quick. Gim style locked with the update might go hard. I don't think if we go back on the group iron, I don't think the others are interested in doing the style lock thing. Oh, I can wear full Batwing. Let's grab that then. Full Batwing, Spider Silk Wand and Orb. And then I'll just use, like... Do I have a Mind Spike? I think I have a Mind Spike to get me to 20. Nope. I have an Avernic Wand I can use. thought I got the Mind Spike from Gundrick. But I don't see it here. I only see the Keen Blade and the Quick Bow. Fine. Caitlyn stuff will do. I do enjoy early game more than end game. Yeah. I mean, I obviously have biases. You'd kill to do a melee style locked game, but you love your main too much. Honestly, it was quite fun. But the, you know how the irony is that melee is seen as like a bad style for Ironman, right? And like people typically focus necromancy and magic. But the truth is, melee is actually really freaking good. Like early mid game, melee is really freaking good. The D-Simi carries hard. But it carries nonetheless. Where's my Fred? Gonna kill some spiders, make some what's it called? Make some spider silk while I train up my magic. Melee is good with easy K. I mean, like I did a load of Vindicta on the Iron, and I was able to go to Vindicta way sooner than Rax was able to go to Hellware. Okay, I need to change the left click attack option. Welcome back. How does it feel being back? Feels good. Feels good. The game feels in a well, I'm not gonna say it feels in a better state. It's kind of mostly the same game, but like the vibe around the game is very different now, which is nice. Combat mode. Increase my revo. Also, hello Pebbles. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm gonna say that again after ads if you in case you got stuck with those. I'm now remembering why you use Legacy for early training. Is it ethically correct to suggest someone use ad block on someone's stream? I mean, I'm assuming there's something in TOS that says I can't advocate for the use of an ad block, so. But like, I'm not doing this as a job, is all I'll say. Are you still getting mad about me not picking up the mask pieces? Welcome back, Mr. Shampoo, and hello everyone that got hit by the ads. Lil Gimli, if you got hit by those as well. Feels good to be back. The atmosphere around the game's improved a lot since I left, which is which is nice. Hypocrite is the name of my evoker in WoW, Yomi. Oh, I'm training defense as well as magic. That's why it's slow. Yeah, welcome in everyone who just got slammed by ads. I apologize for the unfortunate timing. Seems like a lot of players and creators coming back with the news. I mean, the TLDR of like all the news and the roadmap and all that kind of stuff, right, is basically that Jagex are done just saying they're listening and they're actually doing stuff for a change, which is nice. Can I disable ads as a streamer? No. My choice is you either get hit with random ads throughout the stream, plus pre-rolls when you join the stream, or I have to run at least 3 minutes of ads an hour to disable that crap. So like at least when it's like scheduled every half hour, at least I know to like pause what I'm doing and wait for ads to end and stuff, and just yap to subs for a little bit. Whereas if people were just getting hit by random ads, I'd have no idea who's missing what. And a toilet break? I could do it 3 minutes of ads per hour instead. The main issue with like 3 minutes of ads per hour is that it's already a toss-up if I get notified about ads at all. So the more disruptive the ad block, the worse that problem is for me. There's also the run ad button. Yeah, but I can only run extra ads. I can't reduce the number of ads. Yeah. Personally, I just pay for Twitch Turbo because then I don't get ads on anyone's stream. And also because I just like the way I watch Twitch is I will like pop into people's streams and have a chat with them and then maybe go say hi to someone else. Like when like say like Coach is live or Rax is live and Chev's live, I'll like go say hi to my friends and check in on what they're doing. Run an hour of ads when you start, then have 20 hours ad free. Don't have a lot of money? Yeah, understandable. Does it even... Press the button, you won't. Wait, does what work like... Yeah, does what work like what? That is a tongue twister of a sentence. Wait, I just realized. Oh, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not doing it. I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm pretty sure I can't get POF animals to have unlocked the POF tutorial, right? Okay, I'm gonna kill 2 more of these, and I need to get out a legacy. Because I'm running out of runes real fast. What Sawyer said? Run. Kind of. Like, if I run ads, then it delays the next block of ads. But, like, I can't make it so the ads don't run in their entirety. I knew there was something missing. When we played RS3, you were begging the JMods to remove POF. Not really a fan of that plays. I prefer it to normal farming, personally. But I can see why some people wouldn't. I'm not using, I am not using thresholds. Good to see you back. Hope all is well. Thank you, Drew's Dictator. I appreciate that a lot. Things are going all right. Yeah. I forgot my necro book, so I'm not banking the bones. We're only going to 30 magic, so it's not going to matter too much. But big sad, big sad. I can sell these off, get a little bit extra money. Although people are saying, you guys are talking about High Alk. High Alk is on the plan for... I don't know if we'll be able to get High Alk unlocked today, but we'll be getting close. So with High Alk unlocked, we'll be able to actually do some Slayer and maybe start making some money from that. Does RS3 have Mage Training Arena? Yeah, but it doesn't have all the... It's not as good as old school's Mage Training Arena. They buffed up old schools quite a bit and made some gameplay improvements, buffed the XP, all that kind of stuff. We don't have that over here, unfortunately. Like, they made the telekinetic room not complete trash in old school, which I was impressed with. Wait, what's my... Oh. There we go. Wasn't using the Earth spell. RuneLite plugins make it a lot... Oh yeah, like the alchemy room. The alchemy room where I tried doing it without a plugin, and then someone came along who had the plugin, so I just started following them around. Pretty sure that was... Was that you, Jenkins? But yeah, Mage Training Arena is a valid strat in old school, but I wouldn't do it over here. That one in the desert? Yes, sir. Also, these skeletons are so good for XP early game, by the way. Like, I will 100% be getting a salve amulet and trading all my combat styles up here. Although, would you guys be for or against me using the ethical aggression strategy? But you do you not remember? I don't actually remember if it got covered in any in either Chev or Rax's GIM videos, but I wasn't exactly hiding it on stream. Are you gonna bring a main with aggro pot? Yeah, so you stand your main here with an aggro pot, right? And you stand slightly off center with magic. So Dragon Breath hits everything around the main. It works a lot better with melee than magic, to be fair. In old school, that's an expected thing to do. Yeah, but I was literally just talking about using mains to boost you and how I'm not going to do that. I don't know if this I don't know if this comes under that. Where do you draw the line? I'm definitely boosting my XP rates if I do it. And quite substantially as well. So I'm talking like 6-digit XP rates on level 15 skeletons can be achieved. He's slaying while 3 other accounts group up your mobs. Yeah. RuneScape is a real thing in old school, isn't it? To be honest, I might just not do it. Oh, I need that. That's another reason I'm here. Holy symbol is needed for what's the quest called? Animal magnetism. Yeah. I don't know. Part of me feels like it counts as using my main to boost because I'm essentially getting the benefits of a potion I don't have unlocked on the account, so I'm like essentially boosting my herbal level. It wouldn't be progression breaking. It would literally just be to speed up combat XP. But it's not like I can't, just go in the abyss anyway, so. Oh yeah, the scaling in raids in old school is wonky. I was about to say, why is he coming and killing skeletons? I'm pretty sure that guy is doing Slayer. Although he's killed a lot. So surely his Slayer task is already done. But that looks like Slayer point boosting to me. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it out loud. Now I've had a good think about it. I wouldn't use my main to speed up a grind at Karapak by X-logging with it. So I probably shouldn't do this. I probably shouldn't do any aggro pot shenanigans. I think I need a holy symbol for an easy clue at some point. On the easy clue steps, so I'll take that as well. How long? How long until you're able to use these again? That taking off the seal on the eye drops destroyed the label on it as well, so I don't know like how many hours that has to be between applications. Be back in a little bit. Got a locking up Mocha. Big bug throw a rock at you. He's a bug? Anyway, so for those who are, what's the word? For those who missed our like intro spiel, we are currently working the account towards a quest called Evil Dave's Big Day Out. And that quest is big because it gives a bunch of agility, herb lore, and cooking experience, and then like 50k magic XP, as well as giving the better method for gathering spices for spicy stews. So some big XP and some pretty rough early skills. And also, with all that magic XP, we should get a nice bump towards going for 55 magic for High Elk. Which, alongside safe cracking, High Elking stuff when we do Slayer is going to be probably most of our early cash. But that quest needs 30 magic, and I needed to get the magic levels now because I want to make a Traveler's Necklace to make some of the prereq quests a bit quicker. That's why we're training magic right now. As soon as we hit 30, we are out. Okay, there we go. 30 magic get. I still haven't grabbed the Birth Orb Lodestone. I really should. It's the closest lodestone to a bank. Wearing a ranged cape with a necro getup is interesting. Okay, I need these to go and sell. I need the necklace that I made. Cosmic rune, free air runes. To enchant it. There we go. Traveler's necklace made. Then I'll get back in the necro gear. Okay, we need an empty vial. We need 4 soft clay, papyrus, desert phoenix feather, and a black mushroom. So papyrus I can go buy from Karamja. Man, slow home tellies really take the wind out of my sails, I gotta say. I'm like, I'm gonna go do this thing. Waits 10 seconds for teleport animation. I don't think I need an anti-poison. The Desert Phoenix Feather and the Black Mushroom we can get during the quest. So we just teleport over there now. Not looking forward to doing the Dominion Tower. We're gonna have to do it at some point, I imagine. Okay, you don't need to use each piece of clay one at a time. Oh, need to read the letter. Then pick up a mushroom. Go down here. Pick up the strange implement. 1.3 bill in your alkers. What on earth are you alking? Just onyx bolts, or? Okay, need to go to the big site now. Need to go speak to Alyssa. You may have made over 1 mil onyx bolts a while back. But why? Seems excessive? They were profitable? Oh. I mean, I need to read the letter. There we go. Now we need to head to the exam center. I would not remember how to do this quest blind, by the way. So I've just gone straight to the guide. Fort buff plus portable Fletcher plus brooch is like 300k onyx bolts for free. Okay, that doesn't seem OP at all. Read Varman's notes, and we go to the Varrock Museum. Doris be boofing. What you doing, Doris? What you doing? Hmm? Not leaving Mummy alone. Oh, I need to pickpocket him first to get the key. Yo, what's up, Jasper? How's it going? It is going well over here. Just slowly making our way through the early game questathon. Wait, Doris has a sticker. It is already 8:30. Yeah, I started stream late, didn't I? Oh, there's a dragon impling here. There's a lot of implings there, actually. Essence Eclectic Dragon. Might not be a bad place to hop around if you're looking for a specific impling. God, I need more agility levels so bad. We are working towards that, as well as more herbal levels and more cooking. But does take a little time. Okay, we need to grind the black mushroom to make ink. Use the quill pen on the papyrus. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to open the room first, then I can write the instructions. Don't ask why half my inventory is spider silk tops instead of water skins, but I will remember to sell them. You had a good D&D session today. Your Ratkin Warlock is fine. The Druid is fine. The Ranger is fine. And is that the Rogue prone on 5 HP over 60 foot away from the rest of us after insisting on splitting away from the party? You know what? No comment. I know certain people that would find it amusing. Wait, what? I thought I just opened the door. Wait. Okay, there we go. Hey, me and some friends played Peak, and guess who found out that there's a punishment for getting a bit too far ahead of the group? To be fair, it wasn't me just sprinting off ahead. We put a respawn flag down somewhere, like quite early on in the zone we were in. And we kind of assumed that if we got a certain distance away from it, then it wouldn't work anymore. And then Gig may have perished. Wait, I opened the... There we go. That's the golem done. But yeah, Gig may have perished, and she respawned back at the flag. But then because the flag was so far away, a certain thing happened, and I got absolutely obliterated for daring to be ahead of her. So yeah, don't put down respawn flags at the start of zones if you're in duos, apparently. No way you're alive and you have 2 eyes? I have 2 eyes for you now, yeah. I spent a bit of time away from the computer today, so that plus eye drops should be good. It depends. I've been getting some eye twitching a little bit, but we'll try and live with it. Okay, for this quest, I need Silverlight, another empty vial, I can dye Silverlight already, right? Yeah, I can. I need the strange implement and 3 pieces of black clothing, and I'm gonna go sell these spider silk tops, really. So how has RuneScape been treating you? I mean, decent so far. I've almost got the 40 archaeology we need for Daughter of Chaos, and I've only done like 1 collection. And we're almost up to 60 thieving from pickpocketing of all things, because they actually made early game pickpocketing, like, good. Which is nice. You like that? Okay, I need to grab some food out the bank and then... Oh, I should go to Alcarid anyway. I need to... Because I need to get food out the bank and I also need to buy... desert robes to dye black. So I don't need the display cabinet key anymore. I don't need the letter. Why can't you drag those out of your inventory very specifically? Yeah, we'll just take a bunch of these for now. We need to teleport away anyway, so you attempted to unlock Snare? Unlock Slayer? Sneak tutorial and reset your task even though you don't have the chunk, but that would give you so many grinds. Hex Hunter 100 GG through just tokens for Solgazers. Yeah, that sounds like the thing you should just let happen when it's gonna happen, you know? Not something you need to rush yourself into. You should work on Arch on your Gim. I'm going to be doing so much freaky archaeology on this account. Like, I don't know if I can do this in a month. I would be insanely amazed if I could. But if I could somehow get up to having a Grace of the Elves on this account in a month, so that when the huge, what's it called? Like when the huge WoW sessions start, I can be doing archaeology on this. Because archaeology is like safe, knock on wood, right? Right? These shoes are too thick to dye. Oh, right, yeah, I use a wizard hat for the 3rd item. Right. Who am I speaking to? Father Baden. Huge WoW session to get you back with the Barbie Dreamhouse update? No, I don't even have a house. Surely I just happened to have a 3rd black item among all this, right? No, no, I don't. Oh wait, I'm not. We're wielding the sword. That's why. Nope. Apparently, a skull mask isn't evil enough. But if I go wear a black wizard's hat, that's evil enough. Wasn't that the wrong option? Maybe it was. Wait, where do I get a black wizard's hat from now? Oh, is it from Betty and... Yeah, thank you, Muddikins, for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Or buy black armor? Yeah, that's probably... Yeah. I also... Oh, which order is it? Is it Iron Chain Body and a Bronze Medium Helmet, right? To get into the Black Knight's Fortress later on. He sells black armor, but that's clue stuff, angry old school. I think that ship has sailed, friend. You use the armor you get from the quest? Oh, the cosmetic override from Death of Chivalry. I forgot that was a thing. What would I do without you guys, huh? Okay, I was picking the wrong option. I do need to do, what's it called? I do need to... I do need to do Death of Chivalry, because it gives you the skull that teleports you to the, what are they called? To the safes, the safe cracking. To Jennifer. Get a demonic sigil mold. Then speak to Matthew. Safes are worthless now since they overly buffed pickpocketing. Are you sure? I've been doing pickpocketing and it's not that fast. Okay, I need to go to... I now need to go to a furnace and smelt the demonic sigil. And then next time I come back, I'm doing the fight. You're at 80k per hour on Master Farmers and it's super AFK? No shot was what I was doing earlier, 80k an hour at the Druid. Maybe it was, actually. It might have been. I didn't realize I had like 200k XP now. Do I still need to wear the... Yeah, no, I don't need to keep wearing the black gear anymore. Okay, I think I'm good to teleport back. I mean, you say slight nerf. It was a pretty big nerf on their end. But I was saying at the start of stream that they made early game pickpocketing way better than it used to be. Like, what's it called? The Cruxacal druids used to not be doable. Not just like weren't a good method, but were basically undoable even at like 60 thieving. And it's like was really, really bad. And now they're actually like a decent method to go do once you get 42. So like, win in my opinion. But I didn't realize it was maybe a little too much XP. They were bad at 80 thieving? Yeah, I had no idea once I hit 62 because I would just do safe cracking past that point, right? Oh, I found the book of the first one. Huge. Oh, I need to talk to Matthew, not. Yay. Time for the ritual. You picked up Jujutsu Kaisen again. Gonna actually finish it this time. I have still I think I finished season 2. I don't remember the incantation. I don't know why the wiki doesn't say what the incantation is, because it doesn't never change. Kaldar, Terran, Kemri from Nahu, Bagrifna. Okay. Wait, no, that's wrong. Okay, CTCN. Okay. I still don't know why the wiki just doesn't list this option, because like it never changes. It's not something you have to remember per account. Anime with dub, you're kind of hard like that. Oh no, the anime wars are starting in chat. You guys are on your own. I'm not gonna tell everyone that I watched the Jujutsu Kaisen dub either, because that would be a stupid thing to do with how up in arms everyone just got, huh? See what I mean? It would have been a stupid thing to say something like that. Okay, we're starting the ritual again. I was friends with you. Oh no. I'm ruining friendships and... Wait. Did I do that in the wrong order? Yes, I did. God damn it. You don't like to read your TV shows? I mean, I just usually have it on a second monitor, right? And I'm not paying full attention to it. So if I watch a sub, I'm gonna keep having to rewind it to read them. %16 accuracy. And I didn't bring ectoplasm to use the Kudja to avoid the accuracy issue. Whoops. Read the damn manga? That doesn't really help. Reading requires looking at, you know? If I don't want to read subtitles, how is reading manga any less reading? Wait, I somehow have better accuracy with Silverlight, even in full Necro armor. Where's Path of the Titans at? There's a huge episode up on YouTube this week. And there we go. Path, Shadow of the Storm, done. Darklight, and a 10k combat lamp, which is going straight into range. Not even 40 range yet. Not enough lamps. Okay, with that done, next part is freeing Evil Dave, which needs 25 cooking that I currently lack. Am I doing a little bit of cooking training, or is there a quick quest for cooking XP? Why are we playing Pokemon Scarlet/Violet? Huh? I mean, I play Pokemon in my spare time a little bit, but not that one. Oh, I'm not doing Once Upon a Slime, am I? Celestial is the credits song? Oh. See, I wouldn't know that. I never got to the credits. Yeah, we're doing Once Upon a Slime by the looks of it. Which is going to be kind of painful without quick teleports. You put a ton of time into Scarlet Violet, didn't know that was the credits song? Hey, random thought. Would it be hilarious if Chev and I did a Soul Link Nuzlocke together? If it's a Kaiser, oh no. Oh no. Somebody, Perry's choosing pain. Do we have to do them in order? So do we have to start with blue Kaizo? If you battle each other at the end of every Jiv and loser ditches a Pokemon? That's not how Soul Links work. If you lose a Pokemon, the other person loses the one that's linked with it. So if loser had to lose one of their Pokemon, the winner would also end up losing a Pokemon. If I remember rightly, this quest is just a lot of cutscenes, so we're probably going to be yapping about Pokemon the whole time. We're trying to set these two slimes up on a date. And apparently that involves a top hat. If you do a Pokemon game, do the remakes from this one YouTuber. Let me. Oh, the legacy ones from Smith, is it? Smith Plays Pokemon. Who would want to yap about Pokemon so much though? Why not? We can enjoy things. Why ever did I come to the apothecary to get a hat? This is why Gig doesn't trust me when she sends me to do chores. Have I seen Pokemon Challenge's Run and Bun video? The heck is Run and Bun? I guess that's a no, but I have no idea what Run and Bun is. Emerald Kaizo on crack. Oh. Do yourself a favor, skip Pokemon challenges, go watch someone else. Okay, apparently there's opinions about Pokemon content creators that I didn't know existed. Oh, I need to go get the hat shrunk because apparently it's too big. I don't see how it's too big. He's very big himself, but... Do your Soul Link in Radical Red? I thought Radical Red kind of sucked. For Nuzlocking, at least. So much dialogue. This quest is definitely from that era of quests where they changed from being like gameplay heavy, like running around, killing a couple guys, all that kind of stuff, right? To then becoming very what's the word? Very dialogue heavy. Like there's not many steps in this quest, but oh my dear god. So much space barring to do. Well, I know what I know what Chev's favorite Pokemon games are. But it's ORAS. Which, as a base game, I enjoyed ORAS quite a bit. But I don't know if the newer games really suit a Nuzlocke particularly well because of the whole like level curve they kind of have / don't have. The worst kind of cutscenes you can't skip are the ones where you have to click continue occasionally, and if you slightly misclick, you put a yellow click in instead, and then it kicks you out of the cutscene. And you have to restart again. Those are the worst for sure. Why does this give cooking XP? The engineering sagas are very annoying for that matter. Yeah, they're quite clunky. I will agree with that. Sorry, Hetty, stealing your purple goop. I still don't know what the point of this quest is. Like, why was it added? Why does it give cooking XP? And where does it fit in lore? Do any of those questions have real answers? Yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to see that. Look at Peter, he's a chef. What did we just do? Turn the Slime King into food for him? Don't you make something in the cauldron? No, you just fill a bucket up with whatever's in the cauldron. It was added February 10th, so it was a Valentine's thing. Okay. That is... Oh, it's a lamp. I was about to say, why did I get no cooking levels? There we go, 23 cooking. Okay. I still need a little bit more XP. I need to get up to 25. So you give me some sardines. And hopefully I don't have to fish up some trout to finish this off. Okay, so it was a Valentine's Day quest. Fair enough. There's a few of those in the game. So there is a reason it was added. There is a real answer. Good stuff. I don't know where it fits into lore, but I also don't know where the other Valentine's quest fits into lore. The one where you like try and rob the museum. And now Techie's gonna have a go at me for spoiling robbing the museum. Unless he happened to leave and then dodged a bullet. Okay, each sardine is 40 XP. Okay, I'm not getting 25 cooking off these sardines. You heard your name but wasn't listening? Good. I said the plot. I said what happens in a quest that I don't think you've done yet. Luckily, you can't multitask. I know that feel. Okay, we might have to go catch some trout real quick. Just got to get one more cooking level before I can make Dave his evil happy stew. Where art the feathers? Why do I not organize my bank as I go along? Because there's a search bar. Search bar is king. Okay, I found a strange rock quicker than I found a fish. You know, why didn't early game fishing get a little TLC? Like, they nerfed, what was it? They nerfed shrimp and crayfish. But then kinda were like, why was everyone catching crayfish and shrimp? And it's like, I don't know. Did you look at the catch rate of everything else at those levels? Lucky Twitch doesn't have a sick emoji, otherwise your damn bank, dude. I mean, I'd say ask Gig to make it, but she is not going to make a Doris Puke emoji. And why would we want that anyway? We can't. The pirate emoji is priority. You really want your pirate pom, huh? I don't know how much cooking XP a trout gives, by the way, so I'm just probably gonna fill up my inventory with them. If a salmon was 40 XP for a successful cook, then I'm assuming a trout's probably more than 60. But also, like, I'm probably going to burn half of them, right? So, yeah, maybe we just have an inventory full. Also, I gotta get the kitchen set up in the fort for the reduced burn chance, haven't I? That will be absolutely huge. Okay, this should be enough. Actually, do you still have reduced burn chance on the Lumbridge range? Or is that not a thing anymore? The cooking range is a unique range in Lumbridge Castle that requires completion of cook's assistant quest in order for players to use it. As cooking on it provides a lower burn rate for low-level foods. Foods which benefit from the decreased burn rate are listed in the Cookomatic manual. It has a lower chance of burning things like trout, cod, herring, mackerel, meat pie, red berry pie, salmon. Yeah, for low-level foods, you have a lower chance of burning them on this range than other ranges. I thought it was just like a flat like boost to your cooking chance that you got, but no, it's even more specific than that. Okay, time to get our 10 bowls of stew. I probably should have gone and investigated Evil Dave before coming here to buy the stews. 1 free. 1 free. I don't think there's a better way to buy these in RS3. Old school, I'm pretty sure there's a shop that you could buy infinite stews from, but we don't have that. We can buy them from the Warriors Guild, but I definitely don't have the levels for that either. Okay, 2 more. There we go. I'm really hoping we don't go stupidly dry on one of the spices this time. I swear every time I do this quest, I get unlucky on a spice. And it's always a spice I need 3 of. Also, I love the idea that Dave's just on the evil count on the Lumbridge Council because they needed someone evil but who's not actually like a threat. So he's just there as the poster child of evil. He's like Jack Spicer from what's it called? From Shaolin Showdown. They have kind of the same vibe going on. Okay, time to bring out the cat we spent all that effort growing. I managed to grow a cat without losing a kitten. Are you guys proud of me? How dare you suggest he's anything other than pure evil incarnate? Oh, they don't drop spices because... Right. Wait, nope. I forgot to talk to him first. He can't remember how to make stew taste evil. So you have to go ask his mum. I don't know. I feel like I feel like Evil Dave definitely gives me Jack Spicer vibes. So if you think that Jack Spicer is not evil incarnate, then I'm afraid I have bad news. You know what? I'm gonna be smart, and I'm gonna go get my necromancy, my underworld grimoire, and bank all of these ashes. Because I feel like we're gonna be here a while. And getting all our ashes sorted out at the same time, probably not a bad idea. Okay, cat. Time to do us proud. That wasn't the best start. I'm pretty sure the success rate is supposed to be 50-50. Like, genuinely 50-50, not just he either does or he doesn't. It's like 15% as a kitten and 50% as an adult cat or something. Which means naturally we are failing to catch any of them. We know how your account stands on success rates. What are you saying? Also, this... What the fuck's going on? My cat can't catch a rat for shit. RD door. Defective cat, sell for death runes and start over? Oh no. Nope. I'm good. It's fine. The cat's just warming up. Okay, well, we have enough brown spice now, so that's a good start. And we have enough yellow spice. Send Doris? I'm afraid Doris wouldn't be too effective. She'd bark at him a lot, but all that would do was alert them. URS player? Not exactly. New account, yes. Not a particularly new player. A noob, maybe. Depends on who you ask. See what I mean? Also, it turned out red spice. Red spices are bad luck spice. I mean, of all the spices to go on to be unlucky on, red spice is the least useful, so. I get why you put rat in the sentence. I don't get how rat works in the sentence. Care to elaborate, Yanni? How does rat work in the sentence exactly? Oh, I get you. I get you now. There we go. All the spices done. That was actually kind of tame. We're gonna pretend I okay, it was one. I was gonna say we're gonna pretend I didn't accidentally hold spacebar down a bit too much there. Okay, so it's 1 red and 3 orange. Three yellow. And 1 brown. So 1 brown, 1 red, 3 orange, and 3 yellow. There we go. The stew has been successfully recreated. Grabs grimoire, leaves ashes on ground. I picked them up. You can see in the chat box. Your underworld grimoire transports to your bank ashes. See? And I'm getting flamed and I didn't even do anything wrong this time. There we go. Evil Dave is free. Hooray! We can now make spicy stew, catch hell rats, and yeah, spicy stews are easy boosts. So we enjoy. But also, the big thing. Oh, wait, hang on. Missing a level. Level 30 cooking is one of the requirements. Oh, I didn't get the herbal levels. Right. Yeah, I still need to do, what's it called? I still need to do a quest to get the herbal levels. And you know what that means. When you need early herbal levels on an Ironman, there's only one quest series to go to. You love me and making fun about me. I feel like one of those you mean more than the other. Are we gonna help making a potion in the jungle? That barely gives any XP. I am, despite the hair length, I am not a lady. Now, if you're willing to open up about your masculinity and have a discussion, then we can talk again. Isn't that right, Techie? You don't want trades, just want to find a real connection? Keep looking, you'll find it. Don't bring you into this, you're just hammering away here. Techie's been reading too many Pokemon guidebooks. Oh, you're just building the fort place? I watched someone's video while at work today about doing Fire Red and Leaf Green the way Nintendo intended it, and they had managed to find like the worst possible guidebook that was officially endorsed by Nintendo I have ever seen. It was priceless. I need to start the fort today. I don't need to fully build it, but I do need to start it. So any random guidebooks, they were all bad. The Nintendo Power ones were fine. Serviceable. Something beginning with M is mittens in the wardrobe. Everything in RuneScape takes a long time. I mean, it depends. Wait, huh? That's not the right. It's not the right item. I need the scarf. Letter H. How to be a witch in the wardrobe. Now we need the wooden carving. Oh, no, apparently she wants a weapon gizmo. Someone needs to tell me how this kid has how Violet unlocked invention. You're gonna retire before you finish these damn walls. They at least it gives some decent construction XP while you're doing it. It only takes about 2 hours to build all the walls, Techie. It's fine. You could literally watch a movie while doing the whole thing, though. You've only got me on your second screen? Unfortunately, that's just more RuneScape. Maybe put them on my phone. Most streams are second monitor content, but if If RuneScape is already the second monitor content, then the stream must become the third monitor content. I know how it is. Thank you very much for the follow, Blip the Kid. Appreciate that. This is a great angle for a third screen. I mean, I have a third monitor if you want one. It's not currently connected. I used to have 3 screens on my desk, but it takes up a lot of desk space. Like I used to have my main screen and then a 2 stack of smaller screens to the side. It was convenient. It was nice because I could have one just be OBS, one be the wiki, and then one be the game and chat. It was actually quite nice. I could keep an eye on OBS without having to flick to it every so often. You've got 2 upstairs from your old setup. She wants you to get rid of them, but you refuse. Hey, that sounds like you got a 4 monitor setup in the works. Just fire around randomly because there's no point trying to aim. There we go. You're saving them for when you trick her to play WoW with you. Oh, God. You really do want to end your relationship. Upstairs for thinking, downstairs for dancing. The heck? What are you talking about? You better not be talking about that downstairs. Because RuneScape is not a dating game. Did you ever do these quests, Techie? It's called Violet is Blue. It's on the to-do list. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I forget these excellently designed puzzles where the holes in the floor, instead of you falling into them, they stop you as if you had got into like a snowbank or something. You keep accidentally unlocking quests going, ooh, that's shiny, and do it. I mean, that sounds like a good way to go about it. I'm just waiting for you to get to the banger, like, the banger quest lines. But it might take you a while to get there. Ah, sheet. Oh, wait, no, this is fine. You did Lunar Diplomacy last night. You enjoyed that one? I'm trying to separate Lunar Diplomacy and Dream Mentor real quick. In my head. It's the one where you have to do like a load of puzzles in your mind, right? Is that a legal statement to make? Is what a legal statement to make? Why would it be an illegal statement to make? Saying you likely oh. I thought you meant saying I said. What's wrong with Lunar Diplomacy? Enjoying something is illegal? Ah, that's how you find the real RuneScape player. You never really liked it? Fair enough. Are you guys looking forward to us doing a 24-hour stream of Livid Farm, by the way? Yeah, Techie is doing stuff completely blind. A 24-hour stream of Livid Farm. Saying to find this. Wait, what? Oh. I missed the crate. Because surely watching someone go through the pain is better than going through it yourself, right? Also, no one's managed to get the reference of what I call this sled every time I do this quest. I'm kind of disappointed. Because I always call it Cool Runnings. And please tell me someone gets it. Please tell me someone knows where that comes from. It would still frustrate you. Frustrate you. More accurately, make you quite livid. It is aptly named, isn't it? Yeah, man. There we go. Okay, at least one person understood it. I can die a happy hardcore now. There we go. Violet is blue. 1 done. And we get Herblore XP and Herblore XP and Herblore XP. We're still not quite 30 though, so we're going to have to do Violet is blue 2. That's fine. Violet is blue 2 is definitely worth doing as well, because this quest gives like 3k XP. Violet is blue 2 gives like 12k XP. Very nice. To be honest, most accounts would start off doing these 2 quests, like way back when you started here in Burthorpe, just because it was like, it was too good to pass up, and it's just the kind of thing of like, okay, I've got the like thrill of, you know, having a new account at least to get you through the quests. Also, you would rush it because of Jacker trades. You wanted your Herblore level as high as possible as early on, so that you could get as much XP as possible from Jacker trades immediately. But I don't have to worry about that. What do you mean by had an egg with them? Like, I read that, it's like, have had beef with them, but like, what do you mean by had an egg? Is that a Welshism? You'd think she hadn't seen me in years. There's literally just a step of the quest guide that is just progress through the dialogue. Much dialogue. She gives us a what's it called? She gives us a little like treasure trail to do. Okay. Introductions with Violet all done. Now we What are we? Why are we actually out here? Oh, wait, is she building a snowman or something? There we go. Actually, I've kind of just realized why why I get so disinterested when I do quests like Once Upon a Slime and Violet is Blue, right? It's because I'm just watching the quest. I'm not actually like doing it. Like I'm talking to the right people, but then I'm just waiting for the conversation. And then I talk to someone else and wait for another conversation. It's like when you to bring it back to us all playing Pokemon. It's like when you did the start of like Sun and Moon when they first came out, right? And like the entire first couple hours of the game is like you take 2 steps, cutscene, you take 2 steps, cutscene, you take 2 steps, cutscene. Yeah, the dialogue, like some of the dialogue's funny and great, right? But it's what's it called? Once you've read it once, you don't need to read it a second time, you know? This is very much I've done these quests plenty of times before, so I'm just trying to zoom my way through them. Because, like, what am I going to do? Read out the dialogue and fake a laugh at something I've faked a laugh at twice before already. Also, no one questioning the demonic sword on my back when I'm surrounded by imps and yetis. Okay, Assistant Brad. Maybe to schedule turn on them? I mean, I would get less XP for killing them than helping them, so that's how you know the player character isn't gonna betray you. As long as there's XP on the line. To be honest, some of the quests we do some really sketchy stuff just because we're asked to. But it's like, yeah, we'll do whatever. We'll do whatever for a 20k XP lamp. And we're enthusiastic about it too. I mean, we're definitely not the hero of this story, right? One of our skills is literally robbery. We have arson, we have robbery. Deforestation. Industrialization. Absolutely decimating the historical art sites on of all their resources. Raising the dead to fight on our behalf. Although we asked nicely with necromancy. We asked nicely, so surely that makes it better. Why is fire making even a skill? Um, there was actually a reason. Like, I think the idea was that there were going to be, like, caves that had different darkness levels and stuff. And, like, you'd need better and better light sources. And then that kind of got scrapped, and you just either have a light source or you don't. Don't forget about just murdering everyone in different styles. Or murdering everything in different styles. Ah. Slayer makes me laugh. Because one of the early game Slayer masters is in Canifis, right? And one of his common tasks is werewolves. You go to Majna, ask for a Slayer task, and he points behind him and goes, sick 'em. And you decimate the town without a second thought. That's Slayer. It's not even over there. It's literally right next to him. Like, he watches you do this. It's actually one of the few Slayer tasks where I understand how the Slayer Master has kept track of your kill count. Because he's witnessing it all. Chev says you're manipulating us into making him do a Nuzlocke? I'm not manipulating anyone. You guys can do whatever you want. Where's the over there? It's over there because he can literally point to them. Fair, but like it's even closer than an over there. Like, he's in Canifis. He's literally in the town. Like, one wrong swing of the sword, you take his head off instead. The villagers mean they won't let him in the town. That's why he's on the road outside of town. Yeah, maybe he just has a grudge against werewolves. But I honestly just found it so amusing that, like, most Slayer tasks are to go and kill some kind of, like, demon or some kind of monster that's, like, usually a problem, and you can kind of understand why they might need culling, right? But, like, werewolves are a resident of a, like, of a civilized town. Wait, can you get cows as a Slayer task? Okay. Didn't maybe not all of the culling is because they're dangerous. Maybe it's just what's the word? Environmental culling? That's how you force spawn the big cow to use a tenderizer on? Wait, you need to use a tenderizer on a big cow? I am clearly clearly lacking in some game knowledge in this area. Fantasy racism, like how 40k is space racism. It's an achievement? Like just a rune score achievement, or for something more? Why do you have to do this 5 times? Oh, 3 times. Slightly better. It's literally just the same action 3 times. 10 rune score, and it's called Beating Your Meat. Oh. Oh. You know what? I'm good. I don't need it. Are we just not going to mention Dragon Slayer tasks after the super sad cutscene during Curse of the Blackstone? I don't remember. Oh. Is it the cutscene in... Is it the cutscene in Curse of the Blackstone, or are you thinking of One of a Kind? Because One of a Kind has some sad dragon lore. There we go. Violet is Blue 2 done. A very... what's it called? A very festive Christmas story. But also, it gives us 12k Herblore XP, and I'm sorry, Violet, but that's the real reason I came here. I'm happy you got a good Christmas, but I'm also happy I now have 35 Herblore. Which means we can now do Edgar's Ruse. And Evil Dave's Big Day Out, which is the one we're actually going to do right now. An empty backpack and no pet. The fort is finished? That was quick. Or I'm just slow. It was Curse of the Blackstone. Has you go to the Adamant Dragon place in Hannibus. Oh. Huh. I don't remember that. Maybe I haven't done Curse of the Blackstone as many times as the other quests. I normally do enough of it to get access to the Azure room, but there's not really much reason to finish it until you're going to start doing ED farming. Thought your job was helping people. Bro, I have 71 quest points. I don't have that much of a reputation yet. You did it recent-ish on your iron, so it's pretty fresh in your mind. You remembered the moment before that, but didn't remember which quest it was. Fair enough. Yeah, I remember a lot about one of a kind. Like the what's it called? The like lore of one of a kind really stuck with me. You can get reputation with the mousies? Wait, what? The rats have a reputation system? I am learning so many things today about this game. Hello, Doris. No, the Doris in game. Oh. Oops. I'd say I'm sorry, but then I'd disturb her more. Could you please stop making it? I didn't ask them to do anything, Chev. They've done this of their own accord. Ah, take knife. uh... If we're going to do it, if we do one run, one successful run, or but I have bad news for you, Chev. I mean, probably. I haven't played it in a while. But no, the problem is that they wanted us to do Blue Kaizo. Wait. Search behind the boiler in the southeast. Oh, this boiler. Why does he have multiple of them? Absolutely not. Why? Which one? Which game would you want to do, Chev? You want to do Run and Bun? Why do I not know what Run and? Why do I not know what Run and Bun is, and everyone else does? Okay, emergency flask of stew. Is it the old rug as well? Obviously, Law Rune. I think that's it. Anything besides Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Wait, you don't like Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Oh, there's the fountain. You're gonna play it soon on your actual copy and you want it to be fresh? Emerald? You want to do Emerald? Yeah, Chev, I don't think Chev's down for backbreaking ROM hacks. Also, you guys actually whittled him down good. I wasn't intending for that, but I'm impressed. You played Emerald Kaizo, surprisingly doable. Even in a Nuzlocke. Oh, yeah, I have to redo the chores, right? And I break everything. Nuzlocks are for people that don't go outside? Exactly. Can you not tell from my complexion that fits me to a T? Actually went outside today, but you're in hermit mode because the cold ain't for you. It has been really freezing this past week here. Like, we've had rain all year, apart from exactly Valentine's Day was the only day it hasn't rained this year. Once it's summer, you'll be living it up. So what you're saying is I need to collar you after RuneFest when it's cold again. Wait, what part of the quest am I at now? You can't wait to have your morning coffee outside. Time to go to sleep. Fair, fair. Good night, Chev. I'm not wearing the eye patch. You can't do that now. What am I missing? So where did you guys go and harass him? I just read my Discord messages. Oh dear. You just sent him the clip and nothing else? God dang it, Harry. Oh, there's a note over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep pestering him about that. If it ends up happening, it happens. And if he, how on earth did I get past? Oh. Wrong one. How much questing is typically involved in a Hardcore Ironman route? Usually, you go to about 150 quest points. Because then you get access to Vanquish. The main thing I'm interested in getting set up is fairy rings. Wait, what the heck? I was getting you a drink, you sleaze. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm shrimping. Wait, what the heck? Who is spotting me? I genuinely don't know who's spotting me now. Oh. Apparently he's spotting me as I go past at that corner. And somehow he doesn't spot me, though. The most hardcores go for quest cape pretty quick then. I wouldn't say you need to go for a quest cape pretty quick, but there are definitely some quests that you like kind of have to do on an iron. Herbie's got it right about doing the what's it called? About doing the vampire questline for Herblore, but also getting to the point where you could do the vampire questline for Herblore, you have to do Wild Gothic Sleeps. Okay. You don't have to do Wild Gothic Sleeps, but it's a lot of XP in Herblore to do Wild Gothic Sleeps. But more short term, I'm planning on unlocking fairy rings, getting Slayer set up so I can do Raptor tasks. So that's going to be like getting an enchanted salve amulet, fairy rings obviously unlocked, getting the fort progressed to the point where Raptor is there as a Slayer master, because they are pretty much the only good Slayer master early game, realistically. So we're not going to go for quest cape, but we're going to be doing a lot of quests in different bursts. The early questing is mostly to get a lot of XP in skills early on, or get a lot of total levels. Because you need 1,000 total level to buy your second life. And you also need 150 quest points to unlock Vanquish, which is going to be your go-to melee ranged and magic weapon for quite a while. At least until you do the vampire quest line and get Sunspear. So you kind of want to get 150 quest points, which will give you 6 dice, which is like 2 mil worth of money. You'll probably get 1,000 total level by the time you're finished with them. So you have your second life. You have access to stuff like fairy rings, spirit trees, Salve Amulet's a big one because there's a bunch of undead to train on early on. Access to Rapture as a Slayer Master is pretty crucial nowadays, I think. If you're going to be using magic, then you want to get access to... You want to go and do Lunar Diplomacy to get Lunar Armor. If you're doing Necromancy, then you'll be working your way through the Necromancy quest line. Which is going to need quite a bit of dungeoneering and archaeology. Yeah. There's a lot to do. Also, we need to do a lot of the Necromancy quest line anyway if we want to unlock Gate of Elidness, which I would like to do because Gate of Elidness has some really good drops. If we can get them. The drop rates are kind of cruel there. Sold you on never starting an iron? I mean, if you don't enjoy quests, you won't enjoy iron. That much is definitely true. To be honest, we are starting to unlock some like proper skilling grinds soon. Like thieving is currently on its way up, and once we get access to safe cracking, it's just gonna keep going. Although I don't know if I'm gonna swap over to safe cracking immediately. I would kind of like to keep pickpocketing the Cruxacal Druids until I get the Mystic Sand Seed. And then I might just try out some of the other mobs that they added. I can't even open the skill guide right now to talk about it. Oh well. Where's the rope? Ah, barrel. We roll the... Oh, I need to use an old rug on the barrel, don't I? There we go. And then we need to launch a rat via that tree. How do I do this bit? Oh, wait, I was supposed to get a jewel off this guy. Oh, he just wants to get rid of his worldly possessions. Sure, convenient. Okay, now we can use the rope on the tree. And launch a hell rat. That poor rat, man. Just went flying. Oh. I thought you were saying no entry with rats. I haven't got any rats. Find the hole that has a slight sparkle to it. Please tell me this isn't still very slight. It's over there. It is still very slight. Oh wait, that one was actually easier to see. Am I misremembering which quest has the hard thing to see in this area? Because there's another quest where you have to dig open, or you have to cut open dung calphites that are glowing. And I think it's in the same room. Is it that one that's a nightmare? Dave just decides to join a meeting with between two gods in our body. No guarantee that Zamorak won't just, rip us apart at this point. Although I guess if this quest happens in the 6th Age and we're the World Guardian, is our body protected? Or is it whichever one has our soul in? So is Dave currently the World Guardian because we're in his body? Or is Dave currently the World Guardian because he's in our body? Oh, that's confusing. We're lucky that he just untied us for reasons. Well, at least we got him out of his stupid mess. Okay, we need to gather some hell rats. We need to gather some hell rats to redo the ritual and try and get back in our own body. And I'm assuming I clicked out of the cutscene. How does Dave actually have the magical ability to do this? Is my question. Anyway, that is Evil Dave's big day out, which, to be honest, the first few times I did that quest, I found it amusing and endearing. I swear it's the quintessential quest of just so much dialogue. So much dialogue. But at least we get 45 magic, 41 herb lore, 40 agility, and 39 cooking out of it. Which was a huge amount of total levels, and a load of quest requirements knocked out as well. Including... Oh, do we not have the level requirement for it now? I thought this was going to be enough. Eyes of Glove. Oh, it's 46 magic. I'm 4.5k off. Okay. I thought I was going to get it off of that. So I need to do a bit of magic training before I can go on to do Eyes of Gluffery. And then I need to see where that lands me with regards to getting up to 55 magic. I think I'm going to be quite a bit off. I think like maybe I'll get like 49. Getting up to 55 is still going to be a bit of work. But at least if we get to 50 magic, we can buy like a Mystic Wand and Orb and train up much quicker. So that'll be good. And then once we've got 55 magic for High Elk, we can start working towards fairy rings, getting farming running. So I think that's what we'll be picking up on tomorrow. But for now, as you can probably tell by the fact that I have slowed down a bit with my yappening, I need to get some sleep. So who is live that we can raid? You know, let's raid someone who's been in chat. Let's raid someone who's been in chat and see how they're doing on their hardcore. So send the raid over to Chikorita. I'm gonna probably just spend the rest of the evening doing some more pickpocketing at the Cruxacal Druids to keep working on getting the Mystical Sand Seed and just getting our thieving level up so we can get safe cracking unlocked. Safe cracking is then going to be a bunch of money, or I might just try thieving other new like pickpocket targets. So stuff like trainee archaeologists, I don't know what they give, but I'm assuming it's related to archaeology. Would be a guess, right? I don't see many other new ones here. Maybe the Fremenic citizens. Yeah, I need to look at some pickpocket tables. There might be some guys here that are very worth pickpocketing instead of doing safe cracking, and if so, it might even be worth the slower XP to get better materials. So for now, let's go hang out with Chikorita for a bit, and I will catch you again tomorrow or for the push for fairy rings, pretty much.